Kali Clouds Tarot. Welcome to Kali Clouds. I'm just in a different energy now. Kind of tired, not gonna lie. Kind of tired. But I'm on live and I want to see what's next in love. Okay. Time apart. Okay. Time of separation. This is somebody you have some time apart. Look, timing is everything. Timing is everything. Time apart, divine timing. You got a time of separation and you got a serendipitous event. So somebody that you are having some time apart with is about to come back into your life. You got natural evolution, which is like the universe working, which is the period. Okay. What else here? What's next in love? Manifesting the one. Very soon your true love will arrive. So what's next in love is that the one is coming. Your true love is coming. I don't know if it's coming or coming back. I'm assuming coming back. How's the connection? Yeah. Physical connection, a sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. At the bottom of the deck now, you got dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. Somebody that's been away is coming back. Okay, Leondra, what's up? Holler at me. What's the vibes? Okay, good. Connection good? Great. I'm gonna pull out these All right, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. How is Devin feeling about the separation? Okay, Eight of Wands. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. The Chariot card. The Nine of Swords. Oh, and the Five of Cups. I feel like Devin has hit a lot of like troubles since the separation. I feel like Devin has hit a lot of trouble since the separation, and I feel like he's still going through it. To be honest, just when he think he about to come out of it, back into back into despair. He's taking it really hard. To be honest with you, he thought he was popping. He thought he was going in positive directions, and then there was a shift. He's upside down right now. This man, I don't know if it's just a selfish person, just wants to pour into himself, but he don't got you in his life, and that is stressing him out. He's really sad about the separation. He thinks about it a lot. He's having like sleepless nights, dwelling on it as well. But it just feels like with this King of Pentacles in reverse, he's not doing too good. Like I don't feel like he's stable. I don't feel like he's stable. It's like he thought he ate, and he really thought he ate 8 of Wands. He really thought he ate, and really he was -8, negative on an 8. The Hermit card. I feel like he's just trying to figure his life out right now too, because the King of Pentacles. I guess it is, but yeah, I feel like right now he's doing a lot of reflecting on maybe I don't know if this is you as coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, but he's doing a lot of reflecting on the Queen of Pentacles, his divine person, really thinking like, is this my person? Did I really mess this up? Um, Thinking a lot about if you going through the same thing he going through. Four of Cups is here. So it's like even if he think he coming out of it, he not really coming out of it. He's still like reflecting on it. He's like it's just a lot. He's far from being happy about this separation. Far from being happy about the separation. But I feel like it came to an ending. There was a big ending too. Because I got 9 of Swords, I got the 9 with the Hermit, and I got 5 cups and 4 cups, and that's 9. So I'm seeing 999. And the only numbers here too are 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 9 here. What's this 9 of Swords? The Death card. Ooh. I feel like his whole life has started to change. Maybe that's what caused the separation and stuff that was going on in his life, kind of upheaval in his life. Things that were starting to change. I feel like now this is in this King of Pentacles. I feel like this is something personal that he got going on, because this is like being obsessed with money or just really materialistic. But also, it could also mean like a financial loss. Like this King of Pentacles isn't as, you know, financially stable as he once was, or him needing to get to a point of stability. With the death card and the nine of swords, it's like he's really stressed out about how he's going to get money. His emotions are not there either because he can't focus on the money. He can't focus on a relationship or love right now, and he needs to focus on the money. Because how will he even be that, you know? I feel like money was something that was like him having money, him having like, you know, that stability made him feel like the man. Made him feel like the man. The Emperor, the Five of Cups and the Emperor. Look, see, I'm telling you. Now it's like he's in this space where he's sitting here dwelling on how he can become the man again or how he can really elevate, like turn this situation upside down. I feel like he's sad, but he's trying to mask it by not being sad. He wishing that the Queen of Pentacles comes back into his life, that energy coming in. What's that? Yeah, like y'all can balance some things out. Like y'all could talk about it, y'all could work it out. Whoever you cards is falling, but I'm gonna actually take this one because it didn't. He's stuck right now. He's stuck right now in his head, big time. Manifesting. Look, this is the magician. Manifesting. Manifesting. How can he get unstuck? How he can get some clarity? He just feeling stuck, or his money is really tight. I feel like it's not what it appears to be. Like his life is not as together as it may seem. The Two of Cups, yeah. See, cups. I feel like now he's starting to think too. Like maybe he should have made different choices. Maybe he should have made better choices when it came to his business. Maybe he should have made choices when it's like he's reflecting on his past because this is the Two of Cups and that's the Four of Cups and that's Six Cups. And it's like he's moving now, thinking a lot. Like he's trying to move forward from the past, but he's thinking a lot about it with the Eight of Swords here and the Hermit. As he is in this separation, spending this time alone and reflecting on himself, I feel like now he's reflecting on his past and just kind of thinking like the things that he should have done better, you know? What's this Nine of Swords in this rebirth? Ooh, that's crazy. Look, the World card flew out, but it flew out in reverse. The World in reverse. Like he shouldn't have been so selfish. He shouldn't have taken. He shouldn't have tried to take shortcuts. He shouldn't try to be just the way he was. It's like his life ain't looking up right now. It's like upside down. His whole world is upside down. Things that he was so comfortable and not thinking that something can happen to him, but it happened. It's not that bad. He can't come back from it. Um, as far as like his pentacles, if it is his pentacles, he can come back from it. He can get stability again, but he wasn't given stability. So it was just like, well, what do you want to do? I think throughout the separation, now he's starting to feel like his whole world is upside down and he's kind of just obsessing over it, thinking about it, unable to sleep. But he knows he needs to get out of that energy because it's like nothing's working. Nothing's working out for him right now. He is sad about this. He not letting on to being sad though. Ten of Pentacles. See, you got the Five of Cups and the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in reverse focused on the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. He knows that he needs to not dwell on this and really pick himself up to really go and get it and get back on top and really come up from where he is right now. He knows that he needs to do that. He knows he needs to break out of this sadness, this confusion, but he just can't. Bless you. Thank you, Manasi. Hi. He is sad about this separation. He gonna be okay. The Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, he's gonna be just fine. Okay, Leondra, what's your second question? My day is good. Chilling today. Kind of tired. I've been reflecting a lot lately. Like I get off late and then I just be up reflecting, thinking about stuff, coming up with new ideas, how I want to execute that. Just kind of self-reflecting, spending time with myself. And then I just be tired. But I'm off today, so I have a lot more time. I'm not rushing to like get off alive. Today I'm just vibing, just chilling. Is it maybe? You know what? Maybe it is Mercury's retrograde. What are Devin's true feelings for Leondra? Oh, King of Wands. He got the hots for you. There's a strong magnetic sexual attraction. The Hierophant fell out. Comes with lessons. You taught him a lot of things. You taught him so many things. Heartbreak, brokenhearted. He's really sad and brokenhearted right now. His feelings right now. But I feel like he is learning a lesson. This King of Wands gives player energy. Really player energy. This Chariot is actually popping out again. So it's like he wants to move forward from the heartbreak. Learn his lesson from how he may have treated you or how he feels now. Nine of Cups. Ultimately, you make him happy. He wants to get back into the space where y'all were just having fun and everything was good and y'all was laughing, because ain't nothing to laugh about now. How he feeling with this Three of Swords? I don't know if he was that way to you due to him being a player. Look, the Eight of Wands is coming out again. The King of Wands and the Eight of Wands is coming out. So you got the 7 with the Chariot and the 8 with the Wands coming out twice. Death card coming out again. Yeah, he knows that he can't be the way that he used to be with you. I do feel like at some point he will try to reach out to you and communicate with you with this Eight of Wands being here. What's this Three of Swords? Yeah, he wasn't really honest with you about certain things, and that probably broke your heart. It's like he caught up. Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, that's 10 swords. It's like he's feeling the pain of his actions. Because of he's feeling the pain of your reaction to his actions. If he broke your heart, if he hurt you, put you in third parties, was disappointing to you, was being sneaky towards you with the Seven of Swords, being deceptive with you, this is pain right here. And I feel like now he's learning his lesson that he can be like that. Like he didn't think karma will come by him in the ass and it's tearing his ass up like this lion. Imagine this lion attacking this man. You ain't got nothing but no stick. This is the king of the jungle, my boy. You can't outrun no lion. And you can't outbeat you can't outbite him. Look, the emperor at the bottom of the deck. It's like all of that is catching up to him. Yep. The Knight of Wands, the Chariot. He definitely wants to move forward. He definitely wants to come back into your life. Only card that's upright right now is you were gentle with him. You were nice. You were kind. You were sweet. You were loving. You were patient. You were open. And now it's just time for you to focus on your happiness and your freedom and your release, your independent success. And now that's hurting him because it seems like you released him, or at least he thinks that. And now it's like he's heartbroken because of his dishonesty and deceptive ways. Six of Swords. Yeah, he may be coming towards you to want to move forward with you. But you got your guard up because of the past hurt. Yep. Could be trying to figure out a way how he can hit you up. Could be spying, watching you. How he can get past this deceptive, like how he can get you to see him in a different light, to be honest. The Six of Swords, this Page of Swords, it's like he wants to move forward. He wants to start over with you. He wants to show you that he can learn and he can change, or that he has learned from his past mistakes. And he just want to move into cooler southern waters with you. Wants to transition out of the image that you may have of him being a playboy, a player, a liar, whatever. The Seven, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. Yep, the Tower. It's like he was moving too fast. He thought he was really popping like that and moving too fast, and it caused a tower. The way that he was moving caused this tower moment. It wasn't your fault. It was his. He thought he had it together, and he didn't. He thought that he could run it the way that he was running it, and the whole operation came crumbling down. The Tower. And you protective of yourself at this point. So I don't know if you got him blocked or if you just got your defense up against him. Like you're just like trying to be at peace. You're not trying to wish him no bad, no harm, but you are protecting yourself, and that's smart. Eight of Cups, you walking away, you choosing yourself. Or you walked away and just decided to focus on yourself and be happy and focus on your emotions and get back into alignment with you. I feel like that's the part that hurts him too, is because you are releasing him. You're letting him go. He thought he had you hypnotized. He got me so hypnotized the way your body moving round and round. Yeah, he thought he had you stuck on him. He thought he was that guy, and it ended up being psych. You ain't that guy. Now you're just that guy. It's like you walked away from him. And it's not even like you walked away from him. You just walked away from that version of him. Maybe you did walk away from him, but it was the tower that you got up. Like you survived the tower moment and said, "This is over, and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you alone. What your life is. I want you to get better. If you come back towards me to do something the right way, if you are trying to come here and really move forward, it's like okay, maybe, but I'm gonna still have my guard up. I have to see. It's like your you gonna have a magnifying glass on this person because you know what this tower felt like when it fell and came crumbling down. That's why you had to walk away. I would say, yeah, continue to focus on yourself and your happiness and what you want to do and how you want to do it. Start healing and working on your own happiness. when you walk away from this one person, do understand it's 8 cups. You know the 10 cups is right up after that. That's 2 cups away from 10. And sometimes you gotta leave the past behind and let things that no longer serve you or no longer serve you in the ways you hope to see. Let that go. I will say too, if you are considering giving this person a second chance, you're gonna have to allow yourself that healing space so that you can leave the past in the past. You can leave whatever caused the tower in the past. You can leave this. You're gonna have to leave this 7 of Swords, this untrustworthy, this 3 of Swords, this heartbroken energy in the past, and you're gonna have to really be ready to give this person uh, 0. But I don't see that happening right now. I just see that you are walking away focusing on your own happiness, which is exactly the right thing to do. Now my 9 of Pentacles being reversed. 444. Yes, Lord. That is the best thing that you could do, girl. Let nobody yeah, it's your turn, MAANASI. LEONDRA, don't let nobody break your spirits, girl. Keep on moving. Like I said, 8 of Cups, that 8 of Cups is literally walking away from something that no longer serves you. All of the past emotions, all of the pain. Notice how that 8 of Cups came out at the very end of your reading where you could put the past behind you with this person and focus on something new. And then again, like that 8 of Cups reminds me of like those 2 cups that still remain. 2 remaining cups. Hold on. Perfect. Why is your daughter's dad allowing his ex-wife, who's in a different relationship now, allowing your daughter to call her stepmom? Okay, let's see. Why is he doing that? How does your daughter feel about this person, this woman? Not the dad, but the woman. How does your daughter feel about the woman? Nine of Cups. The Lovers. The Six of Cups. The Queen of Swords. And the Tower. The man, Alvin Blackman, is I feel like he was happy with the in the relationship. His ex-wife accepted him with everything in his life at the time, despite them both being in different relationships. Now I feel like they really had a genuine love at the time at it, or just at the time where, they've accepted each other in life at the same, at that time in the past. The Cups. I feel like at the same time in the past, this woman was she was really good to your daughter. I feel like she was really sweet to her, or at least that's the image that Alvin Blackman has, the father has. Like, it really warmed his heart that this woman accepted him and his daughter, or accepted his daughter as well with accepted him in their relationship. They are divorced, the Queen of Swords. They're done. Their relationship is over. It's not like they have a relationship anymore, but the relationship that stands with your daughter is still pure. Ten of Pentacles. The Devil. Thank you, BG. I got it. The King of Wands. Oh, the Strength card. And the Hierophant. The dad is on some shit where he fucked up with this ex-wife. He did some shit that some woman, Joyce, accepted him, his everything. More just everything. She accepted a lot from this man. I don't you didn't answer how does your daughter feel she's being forced to call her stepmom? I'm curious to know how the daughter may feel about this. Hello, Princess Butterfly. Thank you for the subscribe and the donation. Appreciate you. You'll be after BG. Your baby is 3. Oh. I see you really stressed out about this. I see you viewing this person as someone that's trying to like piss you off. I do see that. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles goes back to me saying that that she really accepted the father and the daughter as her own when they were together. I feel like as they had their marriage or whatever their marriage was, it was a genuine love connection that went sour with the devil card. The lover and the devil's just coming out. This is pretty much mirror images of the card. This is like, for me, I feel like you know, I feel like the devil is the shadow side of the lovers. So whatever went sour in their relationship, it went sour in their relationship, but it did not change the love that Joyce has for your daughter. I feel like he's in the state of mind where I don't know if you're quite privy to how Joyce interacts with the baby. Um, but at a time when they were married, that was her role, was a stepmom. Was a stepmom. I feel like in his perspective, Joyce was nothing but loving to your daughter. She cared. She treated her like her own. Look at this woman holding this baby. Yeah. Oh, so she didn't know the baby? They still have a relationship. They still have some sort of relationship. If they haven't been together and him had a child together, they still have a relationship. That woman is still around. Otherwise, she wouldn't even be nothing. She wouldn't be called anything. So for her to be called stepmom, that's something that they still have a bond. They still are connected in some sort of ways. She having a whole relationship, him having a relationship, that's just what it is. Because why isn't his new girlfriend or new wife or whatever being called the stepmom? The relationship, if Joyce is around your daughter, I'm assuming that is because the dad is bringing the daughter around Joyce, and that they're still being able to have something. So they do have some sort of connection, whether it's a relationship or not. That's what's being said. I don't know why he's doing that, but I feel like he is happy with this person, and I feel like it's a decision that he's comfortable with on his end with the baby saying that that's the stepmom. Now, you might not be comfortable with it. You may be irritated by it. You may be stressed out about it, but it's no sweat to nobody else. It could be a toxic measure that the baby father is taking to just piss you off and to keep you in this 9 of Swords energy. Maybe I just don't understand the context of the relationship. 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands right here is that this man is having a connection with the ex-wife from even before you, because they're still dealing with each other. They still have some sort of connection. They still have something going on. If it's his ex-wife, whether they're divorced or not, whether they're separated, whether they're not together or not in a relationship, they still link up. If not, then that the baby would never know who this person was because they don't have no connections to each other. So that's something that he got going on with her and is allowing to happen. The reason why he's allowing that to happen is because he's happy with that lady. He's happy with Joyce. He's happy. They have a good bond, whatever it is. It's just not strong enough for them to be in a relationship. Maybe that's Joyce not allowing it to turn into a full-fledged relationship where they're stable and they're living together and this or that. But whatever affair that they may be having is what's comfortable for for Joyce and the baby father. The baby father being in a whole nother relationship and him trying to hide Joyce is interesting too. That's just the player way, I guess, with him. That's probably why the devil, the toxicity is here, that negative energy. That's what he's trying to do. I do see him trying to hide the lover, right? So he's trying to hide the lovers. The Seven of Swords is trying to protect whatever he got going on that is not my business. It's not nobody's business. As long as he's not disrespecting you or Joyce is not disrespectful to you, and most importantly to the baby, as long as there's love being established between the child and the woman, it just is kind of what it is. The baby 3 years old. Let's see the Queen of Swords and the Strength card. I feel like that's you. Two of Wands. It's like you trying to put an end to it because I don't know. I feel like it's like you trying to like trying to rule on technicality. You're trying to rule off the technicality of like, no, this is not true. She's not the baby's mom. She's not the baby's stepmom. Y'all not even together. You in a whole nother relationship. That just doesn't make sense. His pushback is technically whatever he got going on, because if he's not with you, then that's not your business. As long as the baby is protected and loved, why does it matter to you whatever she's calling her? What are you talking? Like, he doesn't get your perspective in this at all. It just makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel disappointed. You don't like it. You're not a fan of that. You don't want that. He's not the baby stepmom, but it's like she's calling her stepmom, not mom. She's not trying to take your place as her mom. He's not telling her to call her your name, right? What the baby will call you. They have their own situation going on. It feels like his life is aside from yours. Like, y'all have the communication to communicate enough to co-parent, but whatever he got going on and building in his life is what is building in his life as a father. And I have to understand that too, being a mom and also like co-parenting with my son's father, is that like I have to accept that I cannot sit here and dictate whatever is going on in that man's life when it is in regards to my son. As long as my son is being treated fairly and protected with whoever he is around when he's with his father, that's all that I could do. But I am and will always hold my son's dad responsible and accountable for when my son comes back and he tells me that he felt this way or that way, or someone said this or that to him. Always going to stand up for my son in those moments, because it's not for my son to come tell me this or that happened. It's for his dad to come and tell me this or that happened, but it wasn't like that, and to explain it. You know what I mean? Um, and that's the point of it. Like, that's what it is. If that's a stepmom to her, or that's what the father is trying to tell this girl, the baby, that's your stepmom, stepmommy, da 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 da. It could have even just been on some joking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's stepmommy. And then the ex-wife was like, haha, yeah, we not together, but I love this baby, so if that's the role, then that's the role, whatever the case may be. You feel me? Yeah. um, then it's just something that's just something that you're gonna have to fight for so that you can get your baby protected if you feel like she's not protected, if that's what you stressing out about. But whatever his relationship with that woman is not totally your business. If you feel like your baby isn't protected, then you have to step in the ways that you can legally to obtain all the rights, um, or something. But there has to be a communication in which you understand him. That's wrong for them to be telling the baby like to call you by your first name. That's crazy. But again, they're not telling the baby to call the lady mom. I don't understand the relationship if he's having a third party on the person that he's with already. That's even more messy. And whatever Joyce and the dad got going on, that's just Joyce and the dad, but you shouldn't be affected by that. I think that Alvin Blackman, Mr. Blackman, think he is personally trying to annoy you. Like I just think that he is trying to annoy you because you still have that emotion to be annoyed. I know you don't care what he does, but in a sense, like if you react for shit like that, it is what it is with that. You have to establish the relationship between you and your daughter, not why he's doing this or doing that. Why is this and why is that? You have to be the influence in your daughter's life so she knows who you are. That's your job. Everything else that you may be worried about can come secondary to just that relationship that you have with your daughter. Whatever they're teaching her, and if they're teaching her the wrong things, if that's their actions, you just have to make sure you're teaching her the right things because whatever the case may be with the situation, you can only control your actions and your emotions going forward. You can't let that continue to bother you. There's nothing that he can say about you and your relationship if he don't know that. And again, like he can say whatever he wants to say about you relationship, but that's only from an outsider's perspective. Like it's an outsider's perspective. If you're not telling him your business or telling him your relationship or whatever the case may be, even if he knows everything, even if he finds out word of mouth what's going on with you, it does not warrant, you to feel no type of way about what he's. All right, Manasi, I gotta wrap up the reading. Yeah, they definitely have a relationship going on over here. Alvin and Joyce, they got something going on. They own situation. What's this Tower and Hierophant? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's really only to make you work harder and feel like inferior to them. It's a jealousy thing for sure. I would say continue to just focus on your happiness and what you're trying to build and stuff like that. As long as your baby is happy, that's all that matters when it comes to you and the relationship that you have with her dad. Whatever else he's trying to do, I know it's annoying, I know it's stressful, I know it's painful, I know that, I get that 100%, and you're not wrong about what you're saying and how you feel, but don't let this like fuck up whatever you can have between you and your daughter if he has sole custody, right? It's not your concern, to be honest. Just that your daughter knows that she's loved and protected. That your daughter is loved and happy, and you're establishing that with her until you can completely change the situation. She's 100% with you, and the dad isn't the force. That just is what it is. I cannot. I just my perspective on co-parenting is that I don't agree, but I can't I can't judge that situation. As long as my son knows who I am, knows who I am to him, knows that I love him, know what I'm teaching him, and is happy, that's my only concern. His dad's girlfriend, and whatever. That's just a whole separate such situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 50-50 custody. Okay, perfect. But it's still on some shit where whatever the 50 that he got going on, you have to disconnect from that side of it. It's fucked up, but at the same time, it just is what it is. You have a whole relationship with someone else and have a whole relationship with that person's daughter, a daughter that's not your daughter, and you understand what the relationship is between you and her. So you kind of have to take that into consideration as well. Whatever they're trying to do, it's the baby that's being used as the pawn. You know, the baby is the pawn there, but the person who's being affected and actually knows what's going on is you. That's where you have to be able to put your foot down and not allow these people to like pester you with such, you know. I don't say trusted, but I say that what can you do? What are your next actions when you come to this? Manasi, I think you had 2 questions, but let me go to the next person because I think I spent way too much time on that reading. I'm gonna keep your deck right here, so I'm not going to use the deck that I use, so I'll spin the block on that. But let me get to the others. BG. How does the Libra feel about recent lack of communication? Let's see. Full card, the Moon card, and the Chariot. I feel like the Libra is just kind of boop boop boop, like living their life. Um, they're not really focused on the feelings or anything like that. They don't really have a direction in like where they're trying to go or what they hope to get out of the separation, but they are just trying to persevere and move forward one step at a time, day by day. They're just taking it day by day. There's a separation. They do feel they just not focused on the separation. They're just not focused on communicating right now. I feel like they just flying by night, to be honest with you. It's like they just letting the wind, they throwing caution to the wind and just letting whatever happens happen. Like they'll come back around when they're ready. The Chariot, they'll come back around when they're ready. But right now the moon is just here and doing they're just doing their thing. Does the Libra still want to work things out with BG? Yes. 2 of Cups. The Hierophant. Yeah. And the Star card, literally wanting to heal the connection between you, needing to learn the lessons, needing to spend time alone, needing to get clarity on whatever this moon is here for, and then they'll be able to move forward. But right now, they're just living life. Feel like they just trying to be free from anything. No, it's not in a bad way at all. But they're not also stopped. They haven't stopped living their life, right? They haven't stopped living their life to just focus on communicating or focus on like what's going on here. They're just kind of trying to go forward. Not a bad thing at all. Everybody needs space and time to digest and figure it out. You got one more question? One card? I think you got one card left. One question, one card. Did he reach out today because he missed you? Let's see. Yes. 10 of Cups. Sweet. Sweet. 10 of Cups. Yes. Princess Butterfly, are you in the building? Manasi, you can pose a second question. Hello, hi. Do you want that question to be one card, or do you want that question to be two cards? So one card for that question, or two cards for that question? No, Ray, a dollar card. So for a yes or no, it's just $1. So I'm going to just do for you a full reading for your question. What is going to happen at the meeting with Princess Butterfly's bosses tomorrow? All right, I got you, Manasi. Oh, 5 of Cups. Loss. 6 of Cups. Memories. 2. Oh my God, so many cups. Okay, you got the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So far. What's going to happen at the meeting with the bosses tomorrow? The moon in reverse. The moon's in reverse. So something has come up, something from the past has been made clear. The judgment card is here as well. So based off that, there's a big decision that is being made about something. You got the 2 of Clouds. You got the King of Swords. You got the 3 of Wands. I'm seeing the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. The 7 of Gems, or the 7 of Pentacles with this moon in reverse. And then there is the King of Cups. I don't know if it's two male bosses. I feel like it's one that's really, I don't know. It could even be like a supervisor and a boss, or two supervisors. I feel like it's obviously a ranking thing though, because yeah, the high priest is still at the bottom of the deck. Um, I feel like it's a ranking thing, whether it's a supervisor or then like the main boss. I feel like there's somebody counting all of the things that's happened. It's got all of this like I don't know. They just have a recount of like past issues. This is Six of Cups, so they have a recount of all the past issues. Somebody who's just like straight to the point, like straight facts, straight facts. King of Swords. Then the person who's making the judgment is another person, but they actually are more understanding. um they're still, like when I say still, they know when to show emotions, they know when not to. I feel like during the meeting they not showing no emotions, they kind of just going off of like what they hearing, what makes sense. um I'm just here, right here though. I'm stuck right here with the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. I don't like that. um Yeah, feel like I feel like there's definitely an investigation going on, especially right here. That tells me the moon in reverse, something has been uncovered. Something that kind of was something that was going on is coming to the light because the moon is in reverse. The moon upright is dealing with like secrets, what we don't know, like, but the moon in reverse is like all of that's coming out. And with the Seven of Gems, it's been stagnating a lot of different things. Things have been stagnant. I guess like questions that's going to be asked are going to bring up some things that's going to be like, well, that doesn't work for the job. And it's crazy because it's the Seven of Pentacles. The Pentacles job. The Two of Cups is here, so there is some business that's going to be being discussed. Like I said, whatever is going on, the master raindrops over here, the one that's gonna make the decisions, he's the one that's really listening to what all is going on. The Two of Cups and the Three of Lightning is that how can we move forward from this situation? That's the judgment is gonna be based off if there is a possibility for us to just log this, have this conversation, have this meeting and move forward, or if we need to part ways. And that's the decision right now. I feel like the supervisor is on one side of it, and then the other one, the boss, is on the other side of it. Because what the boss does understand is that it's three sides to the story, your side, his side, and the truth, and it's really just gonna come down to what it actually is and what the boss believes can be done from this situation. I feel like the boss right here, the master of raindrops, the king of the castle here, who's making this big decision, um, has their own feelings and vibes towards what the supervisor has done too. Because I feel like the supervisor is also not like exempt from what all of this is going on. The reason why the boss has to be involved is because the supervisor in so much either didn't do his job, one, or two, didn't do the job to the best of the ability to prevent it from getting to this point. Yeah. 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 They're definitely looking into it. They're definitely looking into it. They're definitely doing what they have to do, their due diligence. They are calling everybody to the stand. It is an impossible situation to be in. It's an uncomfortable one as well. But we're gonna clarify these cards right here. What is the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords doing here? Oh, 2 cards came out. I feel like this could be you. Someone who's just practical, someone who stays out of it, stays out of the mix, despite whatever's going on between all of the drama and everything like that. Like you cool with who you cool with, you ain't cool with who ain't cool with you, and you just stay to yourself. I think that was the best thing for you to do. Also, I think just to be the most practical from it, say what you gotta say if they interview you and everything like that. Be as honest as you can be, but especially with one of your friends being in trouble. I just saw the 3 of Swords, so I'm not really sure if they're going to rule in her favor so much. But for you, I feel like as long as you were walking away from the situation and just focused on your job and your money, I think you should be fine. I don't think this really has too much to do with you. I feel like you walk away. The one who's most practical and just here to do their job and being recognized for that, you walk away from this situation unscathed. What is the 6 of Cups and the King of Swords doing here? I'll get into a little anecdote. Yeah, there's strong proof and evidence, and I feel like with the camera being here, I feel like it's video evidence or just footage or something like that where they have a strong case. Whoever this supervisor is, they have a strong case. They have some sort of proof on this happening. So whatever it is gonna show like you really didn't have anything to do with it, and it's gonna be a fair ruling. I will say that they have strong evidence to prove their points. I feel like nah, if you are this Queen of Pentacles right here, you walked away from whatever it was. You did a good job. The Queen of Pentacles does stay to herself. You know, she on her throne with her pentacle on her lap in the middle of the woods by herself with the little rabbit. Like ain't nobody bothering her. She ain't bothering nobody. She practical. She looking at that coin. She ain't worried about nobody. So I don't think it's anything you did, but I think that whatever was done is there's evidence about it. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is going to be fired. I'm not gonna lie to you. Somebody's getting fired. I don't think that's you, but somebody's definitely gonna have to seek their journey somewhere else based off what evidence the supervisor has or whatever is coming out. Whatever evidence they got, somebody's definitely gonna have to good luck on your journey. That's what it's gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. Go next on your neck and good luck on your next endeavors. The journey card. Somebody definitely getting the boot. Definitely getting the boot. All you can do is speak your truth in that meeting tomorrow. The Queen of Cups. You know what it also feels like? It feels like it's a work meeting tomorrow, and I feel like it's gonna be somebody who's just not at the meeting, and that's because they already been let go. Yeah, it feel like they already been let go. They already did what they needed to do to and got rid of that person. That person is at home resting. Goodbye. Because of the drama that they kept up. I feel like you gonna go into the meeting tomorrow and it's just gonna be like somebody missing, and they gonna like, hey, this we are aware of some things that happen. We have video footage. We just advise you guys to do and just kind of retrain, not retrain, but kind of scold everybody and being like, yeah, we know about this or that. You advise everybody to just mind their business. I do feel like you are safe in this. I just honestly do feel like that. Um, I feel like if there's like a point system or like write-ups or something like that, that could be issued where it's a big old, maybe it's a meeting, everybody getting a write-up or something like that too. Somebody definitely getting a boot, but there's a bunch of other little certain things that's gonna be enforced as well. It's kind of weird because I do feel like somebody will get praised. Like somebody will be like, yeah, and such, yeah, thank you for you haven't been involved in this. You haven't been involved in this. You're free to go. The Page of Wands. Somebody definitely gonna get fired though, or has already been fired. Opportunities are opening up, a journey in a new direction. That's probably what they're gonna tell you. I don't think they're gonna lose your job, but there is somebody definitely getting a boot. Do understand too that all you can do when you at work is to do your job and go home. You can have the friendships, you can keep it cool with people, but when you see that it's getting to a point where, hey, I feel like that's something we can all get in trouble for, I'm out of that. Of course, sending you prayers that everything works out in your favor and that it's, you know, that is safe. You're good, your security and your job is protected and stuff like that. And then just whatever happens, whatever happens, um, I just want you to learn the lessons from this job and stuff and really understand how important it is that jobs are your financial stability, right? It helps you create financial stability. So you have to be protective of yourself in that energy. Always gotta protect yourself. You quit for a day. You quit and came back to work. I feel that shit. I feel that. Yeah, no, I feel that. You got protection. You're gonna be okay either way. Whatever happens tomorrow at work, I want you to go in there with emotional stability, right? I know you may feel anxious. I know you may even feel scared. I know you may even feel like it may be the ending for you. Whatever the case may be, this is something that needed to happen in order for you to transition to the next phase, whether that's with that job or at someplace else. Um, Toxicity in the workplace is only like that's everywhere. I've actually been in your shoes where I had a job before the job work out now, but I had a job where I felt like the same way. I did everything that I could to stay out of the mix. Didn't hang out with them, didn't go out with them. They would plan night out to go drink and hang out. I would not do that. I stayed to myself. I did my job. I showed up. I stayed later, worked overtime. I was really focused on doing my job, but not I ended up not I should have just and I can admit that I probably should not have said I probably should not have stood up for myself because that's for myself. And when I stood up for myself, it caused a domino effect. And it was the person who started all of the bullshit that was the person who took the victim role in it all and made everybody else seem like we were gaining up on her when she was the one who was doing the worst stuff, right? And it just ended up being super toxic and just everything like that. I could not take it, and it was it. And it was it. Yeah. But do understand that that's the role that that person will play to get the sympathy of others. And because there's a sense of people not understanding exactly what's going on, because the bosses, the supervisors, everybody that can have that authority, one, can see that it's happening and they don't step in until it's too late, or two, they don't know and they can't do nothing about it. And so when it comes to the drama and everything like that, they need people. They don't need drama in the workplace. They need the job to get done. They need employees at a job. They don't need divas. They don't need divas. They don't need baddies. They don't need baddies on the job. They need employees. They need people that's gonna get the job done regardless of whatever. And if it starts to get to a point where you haven't done your job or someone else hasn't done their job and no one's doing their job around here, they will do a massive firing event to get everybody else that didn't have nothing to do with it, or people that they'll spare. It'll just be on some, this is what it is, so y'all can get into shape. But I am praying for you. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Um, yep, yep. She tried to get you to steal, Naya. What? Oh yeah, hell yeah. She knew what to do. She knew what to do to save her job. Damn. Well, I totally relate to you in this moment, in this instance. I totally get it. Totally get it. For sure. Totally get it. For sure. And the thing about it though, Princess, let me tell you, the thing about that is that all of what she was doing wrong, and that's what, and that's just the hard part about it, is everything that she was doing wrong should have been reported to the supervisor before it got to this point. Like, not trying to cause drama in the workplace is kind of the how you can get caught up in the on the reverse end of it, right? Where it just be like that sometimes. My heart is really going out to you right now because I know how you feel. I do know how you feel, but it will definitely, whatever is going on, there will be evidence to it, and somebody getting the boot for sure. I don't know who. We're gonna let the bosses and the universe decide that, but yeah, her trying to get you to steal is crazy. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That girl crazy. But then at the same time, it's like you have to be responsible for yourself too. Like, if you know that you was wrong, then that's like you gotta admit where you was wrong at. You feel me? But that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. She didn't poison you, girl. Hell no. Yeah, no. This is ridiculous. This is wild. Ray, what's your yes or no question? Manure, to be $1 for one card. So for yes or no would be $1. And then MAANASI, I got you. And once she gave me a so-called pill like to help with nausea, then came to find out it was an activation. What? No, that's crazy. She gave you a pill for nausea and it had you shaking. This is a karmic in the workplace. This motherfucker crazy. No, MAANASI, you didn't miss. I got you, BG. I'm waiting for a raise, yes or no. So raise yes or no, then MAANASI, then BG. I'll go ahead and do that. You said she also one time she gave me a salad and something told me not to eat it and it was spit in it. Oh my God. Oh my God. So now her feelings is hurt and she probably went to them spending the whole thing on you. That's crazy. No, she's like a karmic in the workplace and she's like and she crazy. It's like she was doing the most to try to be your friend and then like ended up like pissing you off and like pressuring you to be her friend and you didn't like that and you was like, hell no, don't do that. I don't like it. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah, Ray, I got your question. Okay. Will Ray get the specialist job she applied for? Will Ray get the specialist job that she applied for? King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, MAANASI, what's your second question? No, you're good. Thank you for telling me. Aries do like to work on their own shit. They're not to say Aries are not team players, but they have to have the right team. Like they gotta have the right team in order for them to really actually thrive. Anybody that's like slowing them up or making them feel uncomfortable or pressuring them, they absolutely do not like it. They do not take it kindly. They're not a fan of that. I feel you. I get you. I get you on that. Yeah. That's crazy. I would just advise that, cause like you gonna have to tell your side of everything. If it comes to that, I do feel like you might be all right, especially because you were trying to walk away from the BS. Um, but at the same time, her crying and that, and she's trying to gain sympathy and everything like that. I did see those two bosses. I did see those two bosses, and one of those bosses was a uh someone who didn't show their emotions but also had compassion. So that's the person that's making the ultimate decision on everything. So hopefully they can see the truth. They can see the clarity. They can see through her bullshit, and they can really just try to like get the whole story in an unbiased way because somebody's just going to them crying. So I really pray that everything works out in your favor, that you're protected and guided through that entire meeting. But tonight, I feel like just for the rest of the day, just try to take it easy. Do not try to think too much about it. Do something that you enjoy. Not worrying about it at all. Even if it is just this is it's the step up for the next journey, for the next part where you learn the lesson and you move forward from it, despite the outcome. But please come check back and let me know how it all went. How does Joyce feel about the messages? Oh, and that's how many strikes you got? If you got strikes, how many strikes you got? Cause if you ain't got no strikes, this your first strike. If it comes to that, you alright then. Oh, you gotta go to damn. You ain't no escaping work. All right, how does Joyce feel about the messages you sent regarding your daughter? Period. Praise God. Amen. Or and no weapons formed against you, girl. You need to charge the tablet? Okay, hold on one second. All right, Manasi, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, MAANASI. How did Joyce feel about the message you sent her today? In a weird way, she was happy you hit her up. With the Sun card, I feel like it brought her more clarity. Um, the Sun is here, so that's clarity for me. That's is something that she glad you opened up or reached out or something like that, because it really kind of, whatever it was, it gave Joyce clarity on the man. Yeah, you good. 10 of Cups. The Queen of Wands. You know what's so crazy? People are crazy. I don't know what you told her, but it really gave her perspective, because I feel like she was questioning whether or not he was dealing with you still, being how he still got this relationship with her. And if you were a factor, being how you sent that message or whatever, I don't know what you said, and I pray that it was like nice. Even if it wasn't, even if it wasn't, it didn't have to be. It really gave her perspective on, you don't have nothing to do with this man, and there is no investments that you have in this man. It kind of made her clear that you're done with him, because they know investments to 7 of Pentacles, and it really made her feel happy that she could still have this relationship with him, because you don't have nothing to do with him. You gave her so much clarity on that. You gave her so much clarity on that. Yep, I knew you went off. I knew you went off. I knew you went off. Manure. It's $1 per card. So if you want a yes or no, it will be $1. You can send it to either Cashapp or PayPal. 5 of Wands, because this dude goes around causing trouble. He's just trouble, okay? I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Da, 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 da. I don't know. Yep. Because the devil is here again in regards to her and this man. They have some shit going on that is beyond me. I have no idea what this is with them, but their relationship, that's something that they like it. I don't know why they're not married no more, but because they are bound to one another. They have this contract with each other, and he just goes around causing drama and putting women in competition. I feel like he is a playboy. I feel like he's, you know, that. It would have been different if you would have, like, you went off about what you supposed to go off about your daughter. He just caused problems. This man caused problems. It's just some toxic stuff. It's just toxic energy. It would have broke her heart for you to tell her, like, this, that, there, and the other. That's why me and him still together. I don't know what you thinking, blah, blah, blah. You ain't no stepmama, because I'm the real mama, blah, blah, blah. It was like, whatever, however you went off on her, you went off on her about what it's about. It brought her clarity on how you feel. because all she knows is you through him, unless y'all have your own relationship. But all she knows, or what she thinks she knows about you, comes from him, and it be on some problematic drama stuff. He is the drama in this. In this, he's the toxicity. He's the drama, and it would have broke her heart if you would have told her that there was a chance for you and him to get back together. But because it wasn't, she don't have to feel that way. Now she feels like she got the upper hand on the conversation now. Knight of Wands. Like, how she proceeds is really going to be up to her. She wants to be with this man, but she don't have trust for him at all. He broke her heart. And her to have and deal with him a little bit. I don't know if you know that song. It's an old song. I think it's called either After the Pain or something like that. But she went off and she was just saying like how she feel about having a man is better than having no man at all. She wants a piece of this man because not having a piece of him, it hurts her. But she knows she can't completely fully invest into him because he's a player. That's the reason why they're not together. That kind of answered my own question. That she knows is always going to be competition, competitive natures. And I feel like he tries to make her feel like she's more important to him by using the daughter as a pawn. Like, that's your stepmom, and her saying, her hearing stepmom makes her go in this in her mind to say, oh yeah, well then we are locked in the way I think we are. We are together. Like, having them a little bit is better than having them none. I can have them a little bit in this way. I can still mean what I mean to him. We can still have our relationship, but we ain't gonna be married. Because if she feels like if she tried to make this man her man, it's just gonna continue to end in the same thing. She has the upper hand on her emotions more than she thinks, but she is happy with him. This don't have much to do with the baby as much as it's about conversations that they may have had about having a family in the past when they were together. Even probably now when they're not together, still having that family dynamic. It's more so a testament to how he feels about her and how he's allowing the baby to feel like she has a space in his and that Joyce has a space in the baby's life, and her having a space in the baby's life is off of the fact that she has a space in the man's life. Joyce knows that it's a messy situation and still continues to put herself in this messy situation, which only ends in more heartbreak and pain. Two of Cups, I'm telling you. It brought so much joy to her to know that you were so angry about that, and not that it was a message about how you mess with this man. He gonna continue to do his reign. He's the toxic devil here. Ten of Wands. He's the one who needs to do the work and accept the responsibility, honestly. And I think that's just what it is too. It's like, despite whatever Joyce's role in this whole thing is, it's like you really can't have a problem with her. She's not your problem. The problem is the man that you have a child with and what he is allowing y'all baby to do. And if you bring up your points to him, like that message probably to Joyce was something that you just needed to do to get off your chest because it was on your mind, on your heart. It was weighing on you emotionally. But whatever, did not deserve that because it's not her relationship that you have with her. It's the relationship that you have to have with the son, the man, with the daughter's father, with your daughter's father. And that is the communication that you must have with him, and what makes you feel uncomfortable and what makes you feel comfortable in you guys raising your daughter together. So the message to her, it didn't really mean nothing other than like you cleared it up for her that nothing is going on between you and that man, and that makes her happy that they can still have their relationship despite how you feel. I said he is the toxic devil in this whole thing, and then the Ten of Wands came out with the Ten of Cups. She wants to have a relationship with this man. She's gonna fight for this man no matter what. And when I say fight, I'm not saying physically, but I'm saying more so emotionally and more so just to have that communication and connection with him, to have that contact with him. She'll go through the ringer as long as she can still have that understanding that she's not gonna fully devote herself to this man. For some reason, she feels like they are a pair, that they are a divine, they're destined to be together in some sort of way, whether that is in a relationship for real or just having one. The Emperor. A piece of me feels like she feels that one day he will elevate out of this King of Wands energy and into the Emperor that she needs him to be. But right now that he's not, because there is so much drama going on. She feels like if she can pull herself away out of the fact that, okay, she don't have to be his main woman right now, but ultimately when he elevates and he grow and he matures and he really wants to settle down, then he's going to settle down with her. So the stepmom thing for her and her perspective is a a forecast, is her manifestation of them actually being stable one day. That, yeah, and her being in your child's life right now is like just making her feel like she's going to have a future with this man when he decides to not be a player no more and settle down, when he decides to put down this competition that he creates, the wars that he creates, the drama that he creates, when he's ready to move forward and settle down, that they gonna have something and they can come back together, and he gonna pick her to choose to be with, and that he gonna be the Emperor for her. I'm telling you, because the message for her that you sent her, it didn't. She's not here for you, right? She's not doing all of this stuff for you. She's doing all of this stuff for him. So you not telling her nothing negative about what she don't want to hear is that you still deal with him. That made her happy. It's crazy. But it is. Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Like, she can keep on going and dealing with him and putting up with him because it's not like a message that you sent to her about or an affair that you having with him too. Queen of Cups. I feel like she feels intimidated by you. I think there's an intimidation factor that's here for you for sure. She's intimidated by you. But you're like, I don't think she want no smoke with you at all. She's there for the man, not for the smoke with you. She could be spiteful over here with him, and she thinks that warrants him more love for her. Okay, but that doesn't. It is what it is. Like, how are you so unbothered by him when she can't get him out of her mind? She cannot continue. Like, he's leading her and guiding her because she's allowing that. You stepped away from that, found your peace, found your happiness. You just don't want the boundaries to be crossed. And that's when it comes to your child. But anybody that's committed to the toxic man is not going to see your rationality. That's why, again, I don't feel like that message should have just went to her. That was a message for the baby daddy more than it was for her. She's committed to this toxic man in any way that she wants to be. Because she feels like that's her person. And at some point, you just have to understand, too, that some people just never change. I think you've realized that. She hasn't realized that. Just like how he wanted the family thing with you and you wouldn't accept, she's accepting that. He's creating that family thing in her image or in her mind. He has this image of them being a family one day. And that's why that's why. BG, you in the building? It's him. He has to experience the growth. He has to experience moving in a different direction with people. Like he can't, or just not with people, how he handles people, he has to just elevate into a more positive space because he, he's not good. Yeah, good. Yeah, she's not the problem here. He's the problem. But that's what he does. You see that 5 of Wands that was there with the king of Wands and the 5 of Wands. That's what he does. He does that. And that's the reason why she will go so hard for him or just deal with the shit that he's dealing with because of that competition. Because for her or anybody who loves this man, right? Anybody who wants to be attached to this man is going to go through the bullshit he's putting them through. And that is competing for his reward, right? For him to say, you won, I chose you, you beat out all these bitches, da 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 da. Like, you're the number one. I want to be with you. I'm settling down with you. I could have anybody. You know I could have anybody. That's his toxic traits. Is trying to be this leader in that type of negative toxic way. That's not how it's supposed to go. And I'm so happy that you understand that. I'm so happy that you understand that, but she is not your problem. He is the problem. I'm not mad at that woman for loving that man. I'm not mad at her for loving up that man. We all loved a man before. Period. But you see the difference between you and her? And boom. And boom goes the dynamite. And you just said it. You would never mess with a married man knowing that he's married beforehand. She knows what's going on. And she is still allowing him to have a relationship with her. I would never do that. You can't even have a girlfriend and not know about it. A girlfriend is not your wife, but that's basically what it is to me. You got a girlfriend? Go ahead, go that way. Leave me alone. Why did the Libra send the girlfriend mean if he isn't communicating in text? He loves you. I'm gonna assume for you, BG, that 3 per card. I mean 3 per question. See? I feel like this Libra is trying to balance out, his life and just trying to establish independence and kind of continue to go. I feel like he sent that girlfriend me because it's either something that he plans on bringing y'all together at one point. Like one point, I feel like he's planning on a relationship with you. You got the Lovers, the 2 of Wands, and the Hierophant, right? He's planning on a relationship when he's ready, though, and maybe right now he's not completely ready. I get you, MAANASI. I understand that. I know what you mean. I understand what you mean. I seen it. I seen a meme. MAANASI, I seen a meme on Instagram yesterday. I was scrolling, and it was like when a woman downplays you, don't 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 be so quick to clap back at her. Pray for her. Because that woman is going through a space of sadness and insecurity and all these things for her to down talk another woman. And I think any woman that pits himself against other women and try to have this superiority complex as if we don't all go through the same thing, I think those people need to be prayed for. They're not the same. We are not the same. It's totally different type of people. Someone asked me last night too, who's the problem these days in relationships, men or women? And I said the type, Individuals, men or women, could be the problem, but it's the type of person that you are in relationships or your attitude towards relationships. The things that you've been through, the stuff that you never healed from. That's the problem with relationships, is that people are not healed and they just trying to move forward from little certain things, or they're not moving forward at all. But yeah, BG, I feel like this Libra is planning on being in a relationship with you one day. But I think sometimes with the communication, like they do want to communicate. You see how this person got the phone in their hand, right? But it's almost like too that he's not looking at the phone. He got the phone, he's thinking about you, he's pondering on it, and then it's like it's not the right thing, that he's not comfortable in what he's saying. So it's like he drifts off into it, but he does still want to have this union with you, because look, the Two of Wands is facing the Lovers on this balcony looking over at it like, I do want this relationship. The Hierophant behind it, like, y'all do have a relationship on the horizon. It's just on his own time. He's a Libra. Got to do it on his own time. It's got to be done his way. The second question. For a minute, actually, Anaya, to be honest, I just have this second question from MAANASI. Oh no, this is the second question from BG, and then Jay. And if you wanted to donate, it would be after Jay. Is he pulling back? Is me pulling back going to be good for our connection to hurry and get right again? Let's see. Knight of Wands. Strength, period. Yes, yes. That's literally holding back. The Ten of Pentacles was popping out, so I just pulled it. With the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It does seem that if you start to hold yourself back and kind of let him come back, like come in towards you, it kind of probably would. You said if it would hurry things along, and literally the first card out was the Knight of Wands, which is the one that's hurrying, right? With exhilaration, with passion, he's coming in like woof, 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 for this long-term commitment, because it's like, why are you holding back now? You know, I think maybe showing your resilience and kind of letting him come to you is the most, I don't know, excuse my language, bad bitch thing you could do. Sorry. It's the most bad bitch shit you could do. Ooh, I'm sorry. Because this is like, that's like the Empress holding back that lion. So she's just like in her energy and protecting it and being calm and not coming out of her energy too much. Your job here is not to chase this man. This man is, your job is not to chase no man. You're not supposed to be out here chasing nobody. You sitting here waiting with your lion, right? With your pet lion that's calm and chill, that you can pet and feed and walk with and be protected and guided by. It's not your job to chase him. You chilling. Look at the shoes. It's like, this lady is not running these shoes and these heels. And her kitty heels. She's not about to take off in her full sprint after this person or after this night on a horse. She not even about to, she wearing this beautiful gown. A beautiful gown. She not even about dying and chase this man. She's going to sit right here in her energy and just watch this motherfucker go and do what he doing. And it's on him to come back to her and create this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle with her, because yeah, you want it, he wanted to, and if he wants it, it's going to be best for him to show you that he wants it. Show you that he wants you. And in the time that you start holding back and resisting him a little bit, it sounds like, okay, I'm giving you resistance. Let's see what you do about the resistance I'm showing you. And that way he can show you how he feels about you. He's gonna come back towards you and see what happens. Possibly. What's up, Jay? That woman not getting on that down the back of that woman is not getting on the back of that lion. She not about to ride no lion. See, that night of wands, he had a what is that? A saddle. He had a place to sit on it. Ain't nowhere to sit. And I ain't never seen in my whole life. And I'm a YouTube it later. Cause now I gotta see. In my whole life, I have never seen nobody ride a lion. I have never seen nobody get on nobody. I have never seen nobody mount no lion and ride it. I ain't seen it on Siegfried and Roy. I ain't seen it on the Savannah Desert with the African tribes getting on the back of no damn lion and riding it. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. And that to me tells me you got to stand in your strength. That means that lion ain't going to allow you to get on his back. Or that lion is just too much of a king, of too much of a powerhouse to be mounted. It's not your friend. That's what the mutual respect with that strength card is, that woman is not trying to mount that lion and ride it. That woman is being a woman and being in her femininity, and that lion is allowed to be as majestic and respected. It's a mutual respect. There has to be a mutual respect. That man gonna have to show you, that Libra gonna have to show you some mutual respect. Meet you halfway. Meet me halfway. Right at the dun where I'm gonna wake up for you. Real talk. Real talk. Hey, what's your question? Thank you guys for being here. Thank y'all for donating, vibing, being loving and patient. I love you guys. Thank you. And I'm gonna be honest too. 7. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably be off by then. However, I'll probably try to come back a little bit later on tonight. But if not, yeah, girl, I see you. I'll probably be on here tomorrow. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier, maybe not. Maybe around the same time. I don't know. And if anything that you may need me for, I do personals for $11. It's like a live, so you could tune into it, but it's only just me and you in there. I'll email it to you. 11. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hello, hi. I'm good. How you doing? Is Jay here? Meet me halfway. Right at the I don't even know what she said. Finish line? I don't know. I don't know what she said. Swear I wanna wait. How are you? For you. I've been working now. Night and day. Flying first class. Up on the time. Champagne. That's a different song. Switch the song a bit. Living life in a fast lane. I won't change my glamour. The flossy, glamorous life. Oh. Night and day. I got you, BG. Thank you. Okay, what's up? Holler at me. Holler at me, Jay. I mean, holler. Well, Jay, you need to holler at me too, but holler at me, BG. What's up? 2 cards. What we got? Will you meet up in the next 2 weeks? Will BG and her Libra meet up in the next 2 weeks? Jay, if you in the building, drop your question. Oh, we got a card. And it came out face down. 7 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Let's see. With the 7 of Wands, like in the yes or no, it's still like this King of Pentacles. It feel like, okay, so the 7 of Wands in the yes or no is a no. However, with this King of Pentacles, it feels like he's still really guarded. He's still really guarded. He's still very guarded. Very, very guarded. I think that he's taking the argument to heart, taking it too far. But remember, we did the reading earlier and the Fool card came out. This Fool card was at the Fool, not the Food. The Fool card was at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, yeah, he's still just trying to be independent. And I feel like he'll come forward to take a leap of faith when he's ready. But right now, he's just trying to get himself together, right? Like, he's got his guard up, and it's going to be on his time where he comes to do that. It's just, you have to remain in your energy. The 7 of Wands is like, it's so funny too because the way that they are like back to back. I don't know if you can see. There, that was better. So yeah, you got the King of Pentacles. His back is to her. She's sitting on this pillow, you know, kind of just namaste in. Like She's just namaste, chill vibes. Like, I'm gonna just stay in my energy. You know, um, um, um. He's gonna have to learn to communicate more effectively with you. But right now, it's either he got his guard up on you, or like in the time that you waiting for him. And the King of Pentacles moves so slow, right? Because the Pentacles, it takes a long time for growth. With for a Pentacle, you can't plant that thing and then water it tomorrow, and now you expecting a tree. Like, it's a process, and this person is going through the process. He's going through the process, and I get he's a Libra. He's supposed to be balanced and being able to come in here and talk it out with you and be effectively and communicate. But right now, that argument pained him to a point where he just has to stay in his energy right now and figure out how he truly feels. How he truly feels right now. Not even about you, but how he feels about him. Too damn slow. I feel you on that. It's just in his own time. It's just in his own time. Me personally, like, I really don't have too much experiences with like earth signs, but for me, I feel like the earth signs that I have like been around, and I know he's an air sign. But the earth signs that I have been around, just because King of Pentacles is here, I feel like they really move in their own, like, on their own time. They have the vision that they have the plans that they're making, and they are like really meticulous about how they are moving. Because I feel like they don't want to repeat anything they've been through. They trying to elevate, they trying to grow, they trying to establish growth. And he gotta like take his time to really mull it over before he comes over, like comes to you. Own time, own world. Look, this person is so patient. Let me tell you about this. This card is so funny to me because not only is this man holding this pentacle with his little wolf or dog, whatever this is, but he in the library. He is in the library. You know them people that go to the bookstore with their backpack and they just be in there reading the books in there, like calm. They are not in a rush to do anything other than read however much of that book before it's time for them to go. They are there to read that book. It's people that go to libraries and bookstores that just be there to read books. That is somebody who's going to be definitely on their own time and definitely in their own world. If you I ain't one of them people that just go to them bookstores and be reading, but I've seen people in the bookstore when I go to get my book. I'm going in there to get a book, and I'm coming out. I know exactly what book I'm looking for. Do y'all got this book? I'm gonna get a book, probably get a little bookmark, a little book light, or something like that. I'm gonna try not to go off, veer off too far into other electronical things because I probably won't even read the book. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's people who do that. Own time, own world, own vibe. It has to be like perfect for this person. They have to feel better about it. And I hate that. And I wish that this person would communicate to you more. But the fact that the confusing part for me is that he's still sending memes. Like, you sending memes but not texting me back. Like, what's going on? Hey, try hard. What's going on? Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. That is so funny. Hold on. All right, sorry, I'm back. Okay, thank you. I got you. Although he's taking his time at realizing he loves me, will he continue with the little communication every day if it goes back to normal? Let's see. I'm seeing the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Will he continue this little communication every day until it's back to normal? The Star card. Yeah. Well, it's hard to say with this. I will only say it's like yes and no. It's like maybe the question was too specific, as in today, like daily. It may not be daily, but I definitely feel like he is going to come back at some point, and like once he heals and figures out what he wants to do, It's like, yeah, he'll continue something. I'm seeing action. He'll continue. It may not be daily, or just maybe to a point where, I actually want to. I'm actually curious as to why is he pulling back so much. See, 8 of Wands and then the 2 of Cups. It may not be daily, but he will continue to reach out until he decides to move forward with you. Yeah. He'll continue communication. If he lacks even a little, it'll make me think it's time to move on. So something is better than nothing. Thank you. Period. He needs to stop all that and come through. So he probably might realize too late. Slack a little bit, you gone. Now you lost. Just like that. Well, okay, everyone. If that is all, no one has any more questions for me, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm available for personal readings. They're $11. It's done just like this. So just how you tune into this live, you tune into that one, but it is a private link. It's a private reading. The longest I've went on one of those is like 40 minutes, probably almost an hour with those readings. So maybe I'll just start to say that like they can be up to an hour. It's not standard, it's not typical, but it could be up to an hour for those readings. I try to get as much details as I can. However, it is 11:11 for one question, but we get to the nitty gritty on it. So yes, check my description if you guys, you as well, BG. Check my description if you guys are interested in a personal reading where we can really like talk, like really dig deep on these questions that you guys may be having. Like I said, it can be up to an hour. It doesn't always necessarily have to be. Probably can get to the message quicker than that. Jay, where's Jay? I've been working now today. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, there you go. I was like, what? Okay, good. Great. Thank you. I'm sorry. I feel like that's in part my fault. I feel like in part it's a little bit my fault. Just a little bit. 222. I see 222 and 444. You want a card for L and I? Okay. What's up with L and J? Let's get a card on that. But dot dot dot. The dot dot dot. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Well, you got the Knight of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords. And that for me, I just feel like he's just working through his own thing. I think he's just working through his own mind. I do feel like he's excited to see you. Um, I feel like he will communicate to you. Maybe he'll even bring up why he was spicy. Maybe not. He coming in to have some sort of communication though, because I see the crow flying above, and you know them crows be coming with messages sometimes. I think also it's a sense of missing you as well. Missing you, a lot of reflecting, missing the sun. You know, see, got the Six of Cups, a lot of reflection, manifesting. Oh, you was spicy. Oh yeah. So I see what you done did. You done set the place for when he get there. You trying to set the play up. You gonna be spicy, saying little freaky stuff. Then he gonna come rushing up in here, running, running to that thing. Can't wait to see you. But I keep the way I read it is funny. At the bottom of the deck is the damn Ten of Pentacles. So, so yeah, for the summer, a a where is that? I need to find my stuff. Oh, oh yeah. I forgot that I had this light. I gotta charge it though. I was like, since she's doing all that and we want to record, just go ahead and get him. And he said, no problem. He said, no problem, baby. You know what? Yes. But that's like, sure did. So because I have him, we can do whatever. I'm still about to do me and teach your boy a lesson. Oh my god. You don't think it's time to just be, nice? You really want to teach him a lesson? Fuck it, we ball. Teach him a lesson, girl. Teach him a lesson. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm a do gooder. I'm a do gooder out here, but lately I've been in that energy of teaching people a lesson. Not butt buddies. Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at you for that. To be real with you, I am not mad at you about that at all. Actually, I'm I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. Because look, sometimes boys play so many games. He makes me say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shoot, he may be at this party while I'm playing. Sober. Nah. I'll be honest. I feel like summer already started. I ain't gonna cap. It's all about having fun. Why even be that serious? Why so serious? I say though, if you're trying to cultivate real love, like you guys have to have that conversation for real, for real. So y'all can eventually stop playing with each other and actually like be like, happy and together. I love love. I love love. So that's where I'll be at. Um, okay. Cool. This website got me messed up. I'm not gonna lie to you. What convo? I opened the doors. He's scary. Ha! He coming. And every way you want that to be, he coming. He on the way. Watch. I hope the party is lit. I hope the party is lit. And I hope you turn that man out. Before and after. Before the party. And then after the party. Yeah. Turn him right the fuck out. Come back to NY with me now. I've done some thinking. You got to come back to NY with me today. Yeah, pack up your shit. Come on, let's go. Turn them out, hypnotize them. Put that thing on them. Put it on them. He ain't gonna let me go in on my own. Teach him that lesson. Teach him that lesson about, school him on sexonomics. Period. The White House has asked NASA to create a new time zone for the moon. What are they talking about? By 2026. Oh yeah, they in their striations. See, spirituality is going to the White House. Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But like that is a conversation that comes up in like uh, with men around me, like about that kind of stuff. I don't know how I feel about someone like that though. I'm not mad at it because I let her put my hands on her pants, be my little freak. Yep. Like I did it before with the man that looked like my BD. Just see. Oh my god. And what did you come up with? It was good, but it's not something I can do a lot. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Dang, so it was just people watching my tarot? That was crazy. Girl, see, you didn't master his fetish. You about to you about to get married. You about to get married. You about to get married. But I will see you later. I will see ya later. No, not yet. Watch. You either gonna get married or pregnant. I would go for married. I would say married. All right, bye.